So the learning curve was steep for thousands of Northeast Ohio families whose students' school years were in flux in 2020. Some went home, back to school, and then home again.
News 5's Caroline Sweeney shows us how during this uncomfortable year of change, one family turned to each other for comfort.
We miss them so much.
Seeing students outside with masks on isn't exactly how teachers pictured the start of the school year.
The biggest concern I have is that the students who needed school as a place where they were able to get away from certain responsibilities at home or take a break or actually be children, they don't have that experience sometimes.
They wanted students inside classrooms, but the pandemic meant these seats were empty during the fall.
I don't have children, but I think of all of my students as my children, and I care about them like that, and their parents understand that.
Students in the breakthrough school system, like Millie and Xavier Nixon, didn't have a choice.
This is way stressful.
The charter schools put remote learning in place before the year started, which meant the first day
And cheese.
and all the days that followed
What will online learning look like?
looked different.
It was stressful for a little bit.
But as Millie and Xavier were learning in virtual classrooms,
We're choosing one of the lines from the Create and we're filling it in.
their parents were learning a new routine too.
But we got up every morning. We made sure that they, ate breakfast, and we kept to a schedule, even though we were doing a lot of just online computer-based stuff.
If I'm correct, your Schoologies were not working.
It's a routine, definitely a routine, because at first I didn't know what to expect, but now I have a schedule, I have classes, I know where I have to be, what I have to do. It's a routine now. It feels like this is the regular.
On the other side of the screen
Do you guys have any questions about, what's coming next, what you can expect this week?
are the teachers who use Zoom links instead of school bells to signal a class change.
We have shifted our focus academically of just making sure that we're getting the foundational building blocks first before we move on to the more traditional things that we would be doing.
With all the Nixons at home, Catherine and Andrew,
It's good.
and Millie and Xavier,
All right, 1 second.
learning happened off screen too.
Every family has a different dynamic, a different situation, a different way that we deal with things. But really to stay positive for the kids and be optimistic and to celebrate those little wins.
Caroline Sweeney, News 5.